Hey guys, yeah, I am Michelle. It's been a day. Anyway, these are the ones I cleaned this morning. I started cleaning at 6:30 this morning, and they're all cleaned. And these have been tested and cleaned, but I ain't tagged them and bagged them. I got plenty tagged and bagged. So I'm gonna have really good. I always have good prices, but I had said I was going to do customer appreciation when I hit 800 subscribers. Well, I did like weeks ago, and I kind of forgot about it. So I tried to price things even lower than normal. So I don't think we need to get to these. These ain't been tested over here, but these have. I'll know. So I'll deal with those tomorrow. These I want to bring, but I ain't testing them, so we'll do that. I got plenty without doing these, honestly. I don't know why I'm even worried about these. I don't need to worry about these. All right, these have been tested. Let me put these with these other ones that have been tested. Good grief. That's a pretty ring. All right, so these need tested. Where's my to be tested down here? Okay. A chain. Might need that. Who knows? Man. So yeah, I started cleaning like at 6:30 this morning. I'm gonna keep this for putting like gold over silver pieces on to just show because it's got that. See, it got bent. It got bent. So I'd rather use it as a utilitarian piece for showing jewelry than to mark it way down. Oh, does that say something or just a design? That's shiny and new. Look at I haven't tested this. I don't know what this is. It's weird there ain't no marks in it. So everybody's good. Hey Gail, Angela, Lori, excuse me. Zoe. Michelle, I saw you a minute ago. I still feel nauseous. I don't know why. I thought when I started feeling I was nauseous when I went to the pharmacy today. And I thought, well, it's because I'm hungry. So I got home, I don't know, about 1:30 or so, and I ate. But I ate peanut butter and jelly and a hot chocolate. And then I still felt nice. Then I went to sleep. Woke up like at 5:30 in a total panic. This ain't got a mark on it. Woke up in a panic because I'm like, oh shit, I got an auction. I had all that jewelry sitting downstairs, drying. Look at that. This ain't rubbing. I knew it because I'm like, this thing looks stainless. Becky, this is working. I can't keep looking around. I can see this big old puff. It's probably stainless. Oh man, did you hear how hard that hit? What the hell? They put this in my sterling lot. Damn, that's like the third piece. Well, no, them other rings turned out they are sterling. They just, the 7.75% is some metal that they use to mix with their silver. Let me get this off my board. So yeah, those rings turned out to just be heavily coated. I don't even know if I'm talking to y'all about something y'all seen. It was a testing video that I did. Did I post that yet? I don't know. All right. So thanks for hey Karen. Oh, but yeah, I still feel nauseous. I did eat one of my chewables, thinking, well, that's supposed to help with my nausea and my appetite. Let's hope that it does. All right, so I got tons and tons of stuff. We just put this in my lap. Might as well just start with this one. Why not? Can't dance. All right, I know we've done rings, but I got rings out my damn ears. And not these. Most of these, a bunch of these are rings. There's a bunch in here. I'll work on those maybe tomorrow for Sunday. And then I got a whole nother bunch sitting in there. Just crazy with the rings. Don't ask. These are all marcasites, and it's 5 layers. Boom, 5. A really nice ring. And as I said, I'm customer appreciation, so I'm doing even lower than usual prices on stuff. This is a 7 1/4. This ring would normally be like, $40. It's a big, heavy ring. It's freaking gorgeous. Big ring. So I'll do it if anybody wants that. Wendy, I forgot to put your free gift in your package. So I didn't forget you, but I forgot to put it in the package. So sorry. Might work out to your advantage. Go through this stuff. Might find something I think you like even better. All right, so I'll do this one. It's a 7 1/4. I'll do it at 25. That's a low for this ring. It's a big old, nice, big, no marcasites missing. Awesome, big old ring. 7 1/4. Nice big ring. Really pretty. Very deco looking. 25 on that. It's a good price on that ring. Just leave that on my finger. It's so pretty. It will go with my other deco rings, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'll put it away. I can't believe nobody wants that. Somebody will want it. All right. Well, that's a kind of a good omen. I don't have an unsold box over here. Look at this. I still have this. I've been so busy. Look at this. So these are cleaned and tested. These are all cleaned and not tested. The bottom ain't been touched. Oh my God! And I have a whole bottom here, and I have another box in there. I did go ahead and unbox that other auction. Oh. And yes, I did a video, but I ain't gonna drop it yet. I did the testing video, and then I got a cleaning video that I'll put up. Frank, if you're around, I did do a cleaning video. So I did the testing, and now I did the cleaning. This needs to go. Well, I know they're not tested. I'm gonna put them there. I guess I could bring all these cuffs. We'll see. I don't really need them. That's for damn sure. All right, let me get me an unsold box. That felt heavy when I threw it. There's something in there. I don't need that bag. Sorry, guys. You'd think I'd be ready. I'm already an hour past. Man, I asked my husband if he was nauseous. Like, did I poison us or something? I had steak and eggs for supper, so no, don't freaking start. You've been fine all day and all night. Get out of here. Go. I'm so sick of that shit. He's done figured out under here he's going to start that crap he used to because he's not all broke out. He's not here. No, he's just learned a freaking pattern. Goofy ass dog. This is so pretty. I tested this and I ain't done nothing with it. It's not even a bag, but it's laying here and it looks really good. So we're going to check it out. Why not? With all this bagged and tagged, I'm going to grab something that I don't got anymore. It just looks really nice. I just saw the marks and then I lost it. Oh, excuse me, but maybe if I keep burping, my stomach will feel better. All right, there's the 925, but I saw something else. Where'd it go? There it is. What do you say? Can't read it. Damn it. Anyway, let's see. These are gemstones. All right, the big one is a CZ, which means the little ones probably are too. Let's just assume it's CZs, since the big one is. Oh, this is a true bypass. Okay, so you can adjust this, because that's the thing. I'm just going to let it sit. I'm not going to push it at all, because I can push it and push it, because so it's just sitting comfortably at 7 1/4, but you can make it bigger. All right, so it's sitting at, poor Shadow my butt, Laura, he's fine. You see how he took off? He ain't still saying nothing or doing nothing, because no, he just learned a pattern when he was all broke out and crazy. No, his hair's back. He's doing fine. Ugh, he's just being a pain in the ass. All right, so it's sitting at a 7 1/4, but it's a true bypass. So you can make this. I wouldn't get too big. What are you going to do with that? Make it even and be like 7 1/2. Make it smaller. So it's sitting at 7 1/4. I'm doing really low prices for customer appreciation. So I'm going to do 15 on this ring. It's really pretty. I'm going to say CZ because that big one was CZ. So I would imagine little ones would be too. That's pretty. But it's sitting at 7 1/4 now. See, it's big on my 7 1/4. So that thing's got to be an, yeah, that's an 8. This is an 8 all day long. Yeah, look, now it just goes woof down to 8. I can go past 8. Damn, these bypass are a pain in the neck. Look at that. Now it's like almost 8 1/2. If I just drop it, it's sitting at 8. Size 8, sorry. I'm going to revise my 7 1/4 to a size 8. I'm doing ring sale prices here. 15 bucks. It's really pretty. Can't believe that thing just went zoom down the... I better note what this was. Thank you, Karen. Make that bigger if you want. Y'all saw me drop it and the thing stopped at 7 1/4, then it just did it again. It goes zoom. Sadly, the mandrel is a necessary evil, though. Oh, these have been tested. I didn't bag and tag them, though, but these are really pretty rings. I want to definitely bring those to you guys. Thank you, dear. Sorry, it was Wednesday before I shipped y'all, and Wendy, Sharon, and somebody else didn't go till Thursday. The mailman comes to doggone early. Wasn't my regular guy. I mean, it's crazy. For years, I mean, years and years and years, it's been between 4 and 5 o'clock. This fool shows up like at noon. I'm like, what in the heck? I'm up here packaging stuff. All right. What we got? This is, you'll see this if you watch my cleaning video, which is all just about cleaning. I mean, it shows some pieces, but it's mostly about cleaning. It's a size 6. And this was just black. And I put it in I went back to dipping with the Tarnix, and it turned out white. And then I hit it with the polishing pad, and it shined up. It looks like brand new. I'm not used to seeing them so bright silver. Size 6. Hey, Karina, honey, how you doing? Yeah, it's a amethyst. Yeah, the size 6 amethyst. It turned out looking like brand new. So I'm gonna do this one. 15 bucks. These are cheaper than my ring sale. But I realized, oh, I passed 800 subscribers. I was supposed to do customer appreciation. So that's this weekend. I'm going to do customer appreciation this weekend. So I will be doing a sale Sunday. I'm feeling better since I burped. Did you? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. This is going on my 7. What is going on? Of course, I've been in flux all day. I've been swollen and then little. It's saying it's 6 1/4, but it's going right on my 7 like nothing. It's tight on my 7 1/4. Let's see about this. I will say, yeah, the 6 1/4 is right. Thank you, Renee, honey. I can't believe how that came out. Lori, do you remember the first time I put one of those Ross Simon bracelets and that stuff? I was like, look at this. I was like freaked out. Like, can you believe this? How they came out? And then I got paranoid because Jason made me paranoid about using it. Right? Oh, I better put Renee because your envelope says Renee. And then, no, he's kind of changed his tune about it now. I guess because he's selling more. He's doing those auctions. So these are nice hoops. These are the 3/4 inch ones. I didn't look for a mark on these. They don't look like my lore. Don't ask. You're like, how can you tell a hoop's a hoop? I don't know how I know. I just know. Okay, I just know. Like how did I know that Pandora piece? I just know. Dog, I'm gonna just throw you off the balcony is what's gonna happen. We got a whole bunch of writing, but I don't know what the heck it says. I don't even care. They're hollow. 3/4 inch. Nice hoops. Really nice. Where am I at? There I am. And I'll do $10. Hey, Mary. Thank you, Lori. There was something. Oh, you missed it. These hearts earrings, but Stacy bought them. But I was thinking about you and I saw them because they were triple drop hearts with marcasites. They just reminded me of you because you're like me. You like that deco stuff. I'm in love with this ring. I did bring it, but I'm like, I haven't had one so nice in a long time, so I kept it. It'll eventually come around. You know that. Okay, let's do this box. This says Nora Blake, London, sterling silver. It didn't say diamonds or nothing, so I ain't gonna bother beeping our heads to find out if it is. We got a price on this thing? $14.99. Wow, right? $14.99 for Nora Blake. No, I don't got the lid. I wonder if one of these lids that I have off these other boxes would fit. Nope, I don't have one that's in between. All right, so Nora, baby. I mean, I don't know. It's already 15. What am I going to do? 10. Fine. 10. I don't know. Let's see how long it says. Does it tell us how long it is? No. I can't get it out of the box, Lori, so I don't know. I don't know. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I'll stick it down the side here. There you go. That'll work. Oop. Wrong box. Wrong box. I'm looking around like, what am I doing? I swear Chico makes a brooch almost just like this. I think this is Taxco or something. Yeah, TN56 925 Mexico. And it's hollow. Really pretty stylistic heart. There's your Taxco mark. I grabbed those adapters. What did I do with them? So I was going to show you. It looks good with on an adapter on the torque because it don't quite hang right. And Stacy, I didn't forget you about your torque. I went to sleep and I woke up in a freaking panic at 5:30 because I'm like, oh my God, I got to cook dinner and I have an auction and I had all that jewelry sitting downstairs. See, it looks stupid without an adapter. So, but it does work. It looks good with an adapter because the pin is up high, so you don't see it. That's the thing with a lot of brooches. You'll see the pin back here when you put it on a torque. This one, you don't. So I have a sterling adapter, but I like my regular old whatever it is, stainless one better. This heart is 1 and almost 3/4 inches wide and 1 and a little over 1/4 inches long. So how about we just do 15? Boom. You need this. You need the sale prices. Is that what you're saying? So let me mark this down. What is this? It says 12 point. Yeah, this is what this is. This is 12.18 grams. As I had priced it. Well, how about them apples? That's big. And not big enough for that box, sadly. But the other box. The other box. What did I do? What is this? Oh, never mind. Don't even ask what I'm doing. I just showed this. Not showed it, but it was in the preview pre-sale thing or something. This big mumba jumba. And this one is old. It's TC-24. That's old. I see the 925, and then I don't know what the other stuff says in the middle letters. I think it's APT or A. I don't know. They're worn. It's all worn. Okay, I remember purposely unburying my scale. I've got the heart. Karen got the heart. It's 63.26 grams. All right, below doors out with these prices on these cuffs. That's barely over $1 a gram, which is crazy for finished jewelry. I could dunk this in the Tarnix to get that stuff out of deep in here if you want me to. This hasn't been anything but wiped down, but if I put this in the Tarnix, it'll get in there. It'll get in there, but you're gonna have to give me a it's gonna have to dry out a couple of days. I'm gonna have to hand dry it, lay it dry, and I might even blow dry it just to make sure no moisture sits up in there. No what? No, don't want me to dunk it? Okay, if that's what you mean, dear. That's a great deal. That's a heavy sucker. But I want to do something nice for you guys because you guys take care of me. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even have a channel. I wouldn't be able to do this. So I'm extremely appreciative. Extremely appreciative. So I need to do things to show that. I'm keeping this. After one day, I'll show y'all all my 10s. I must have 30 of them. But look how good that turned out. Although I don't think I've posted that unboxing of this. Did I post the unboxing of this? I don't remember. That turned out really great. I don't have one with amber. That's my first amber one. And that's got nothing in it. We'll save that bag. This is half and half. It's all sterling, but half of it is vermeil. And then I kept beeping my head off trying to test this damn thing. So it is vermeil. It's not solid gold. That's such a tiny chip in there. Who knows what it is? But half and half vermeil. That's a pretty chain. It's like one of those twist lacy looking chains. And the chain is 20 inches. So how about we just do it for less than the price of the chain? That's really pretty. 20-inch chain. Really pretty heart. Am I backwards? Oh no, I have the clasp is sticking in the way. Very pretty, half and half with the vermeil. Sterling. Just pretty. Just a pretty thing. And a nice 20-inch chain. So you can't get a chain like that for 20 bucks. Oh my word, what do you see the unboxing I did with the chains? They were so tangled. It was just a mess. It took me 3 hours, actually a little longer, to untangle them. Because this stupid Alex and Annie piece, it was, I don't know if it was double strand, but something about it. It was so tangled. It just, oh. Well, you damn right I let them know. I don't know if this has anything to do. I don't think this is someone's initials ring. I think this must mean something. Hell if I know. But it says AP. But I don't think this is made as someone. So it means something to anybody. I don't know. It is AP because that don't make sense. Right? No. I don't know. It's 4 3/4. What in the world is in my nail? I washed my hands so damn many times. I almost got all the yellow off my finger from testing. Anyway, I have no idea. It's a little chunk of munka. So I'm just going to do 10 bucks on it because I don't know if it means something, if it's a maker that they're showing off that you're wearing an AP ring. So it is 7 3/4 because, I mean, 4 3/4 because that's what this finger is. See, I don't know. Karen, in the lot, one of these lots I just did, I have a sterling necklace that has a K. I think the K is vermeil. Anyway, I'll send it when it comes back up. Since I don't know which lot it's in, because I've done 2 unboxing videos, and the one was like really a combination of several lots, little bits and pieces of several lots. These I showed ages ago. I was so surprised. Now, one of these people usually love these things with this moon face, with the carved, whatever. They typically use a deer hip bone because most of these are made in India, so they don't use cows. Oh, I see. Someone did, but that person I don't do business with anymore. So, long story. A long, horrible story. Maybe I'll tell you someday in a year or so when everything is chill and I'm not living rent-free in their head anymore. These are super nice. So they're right at 2 inches. You're going to love this one. They came after me on freaking PayPal saying they didn't get their stuff. And you're talking about £1.5 pounds of freaking jewelry, okay? Yeah, I sent you down. I mean, just it was just ridiculous. You know how ridiculous it was? I won. Now, it's one thing, because the first one was canceled. And then she came back and did it again. And then actually won. For PayPal to side with the seller is incredible. That's how bad the whole thing was. But I was pissed. I sent them a litany of all the emails for months showing the pattern of what was going on with this person. Anyway, let's do these super cheap. 15 bucks. Yeah, I couldn't believe they filed it. And then when they filed again, I'm like, what the actual hell? Lori was first. I'm like, what? I can see missing a thing or two. I think probably half of y'all have probably had a ring missing in your order. You get your ring. If it's for some reason lost, which I don't think has happened, you get your money. I mean, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't think this way. I don't want to look at that freaking name. You know, and it's always the ones you bend over backwards for too, right? It's always the ones you help. So what the actual hell? So to win was incredible because I mean PayPal always sides with the buyer. But I guess they figured it out looking at my history, and I haven't had any issues like that at all. Nothing at all. And the fact that I've had way bigger orders, and like, where would it be? Like, am I really gonna not know where a freaking pound? Excuse my French. God forbid Jeff's listening. I burned his virgin ears. Where would a pound and a half of jewelry be? Like, I don't notice that it's here. Please. Ooh, somebody's gonna get a deal. All right, this is a big dude. I thought these match, but they don't, and I ain't found the other one yet, but it's here. That they don't match. This is different. This is big. This top is articulated, but this bottom part's not. I showed this, I think, like last week or something. I don't know why it's in this box, but it is. It is. Nice big peridot, giant thing. It is 1 3/4 inches long and 5/8 inches wide. Are y'all ready for this? Thank you for being here. Lord, that's the deal of the century, huh? What did I do? 20? The deal of the century. But if I don't stay in a place of gratitude, it'll come, you know, what goes around comes around. I was putting stuff in the unsolds. Get over there. Get over there. These are the bangles that were left when I did all them bangles. Remember I did those bangles, but none of these are pairs. So yeah, this one. This one's one of those that's like beveled. So it's got a bit of an edge. This one is purple. It's not boo-booed. It's curvy with the inlaid onyx and those. You could pair these, but they don't match at all. This one's been, what do they call that, filed? Same with this one. This one's like the oldest, thickest one here. This one here. So what do we got? It's got some wackadoodle looking mark. I'm not joking. It's truly wackadoodle. Who knows what in heaven's name is that supposed to be? Come on, focus, my dude. What? What is that? I don't know. Where's my cone of shame? This looks big. Not really. It's 7.5. I guess I should do weights to give you an idea because they are vastly different. These bangles. Zero out, would you think? Yeah. All right, this one's 14.6 grams. So how about we just do like $1.05 a gram or something? I don't know. 7.5. Oh, that's so cool. That's cool, Karen. I was wearing all these for a while. Not that these. So if I was gonna pair them, I guess I would. Because I don't really care if they match or not. The color and texture is different on these. I've been just keeping them thinking, you know, with all these lots, I might end up getting a match. Probably not for this one. This is the thickest, heaviest one. Yeah, it's 14.58 grams. So You're talking scrap price, which is low. Looks like it's definitely got some age on it. All right, I'm gonna stick them back on my arm. This one, okay. These are probably CZs. I see you, Renee. I would guess they're CZs, but you just never know about these things until you check. It's not even moving. Literally, the needle's not even moving. Which usually means synthetic, but I can't imagine that these are synthetic. Let me test my needle. Get something I know. Yeah, okay. It's working, so it's not that. It's these. Isn't that weird? Why would they be synthetic? This doesn't look old enough to be paste. It's literally not even moving the needle. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it's CZ. So you got onyx inlay and your CZ. Let me get that for you, Renee. I got it on my arm. I thought, I don't want to do less than 15. I'll just wear the damn things because I did wear them for a long time. They're easy to wear. I forget they're even on. Let me get this for you. Thank you, ma'am. Had all those papers. Got my papers. I was free. I went to the doctor. Went to the doctor. I looked to the children. I drank from the fountain. There's more than one answer to these questions. Pointing me in a crooked line. Who is that? Indigo Girls. Okay, it's a locker. It's a locker. Which way are we locking? Locking this away. Oh. Boop. Alright, so where were we? CZ's. Onyx inlay. Wavy gravy. And it sits between 7.25 and 7.5. And we'll do the same thing. It's fine. It's fine. You want to wait? WEIGHT. Wait. Not do you want to wait? Wait. 11.17. It's a nice cut. Me a nice bangle. That's a very nice bangle. Anybody claim it? Okay, I gotta make myself sit up. I don't know what it is. I'm sure you guys relate, but standing over like the kitchen sink, my shirt's all flipped up. What is going on? I must be gaining weight. This is riding up like as if I have tits. I lost my boobs. I went from like a 36, 38, to I'm probably like a B or something. And what I got's way down here, about to hit my damn belly button. But I can't stand wearing a bra. It hurts my back too much. Because it sits right along where my worst muscle spasms are. When I wear that bra, it just kicks off. So far, all I see is a 925, which is pretty surprising, but I really expect to see Mexico or something. Which one did you want? One of these bad boys? Okay, so I'll wait for you. So put a Y or an N. Are we talking about bangles? Hey, Lisa. I didn't buy any of those brooches from you, honey. Those brooches are either signed, antique. The one is gold. The one I think that you're confused with, the one, wanted to see the one that pointed. Becky, you're so bad with descriptions. That pointed? The actual hell pointed? Girlfriend. You're too funny. Pointed. What the actual hell? They're round. I don't have one on my wrist, darling. I've had these 3 on. So there's this one. Oh, this one. And none of them come to a point, Becky. Girlfriend, are you higher than I am? I ain't there yet. I'm hoping. It's curvy. Well, Karen. All right, I'm going to wait. Karen, this one. This has points. Sort of, kind of. Okay. Now, I know Renee said she wanted this one, but if this is the one you wanted, you actually were first. The sirs and the glass in the middle of it you did a long time ago. No, I got that from Steph. That big one. No, that's not even glass either. That's some kind of weird mystery early plastic. Okay, Renee, you want this one, right? The one that's... Let's start over. Let's do that. Does anybody want this one at 15? So we're just going to start over. Anybody want this at 15? That's what we'll do. And these are CZs. It says Onyx. I didn't find any maker. It is a locking. It's a locking. As long as we're all having fun, Lori. Thank God we're all friends. We can just laugh and not get all uptight. Oh, Karen, please. Chill, mama. Not confusion. I'm the queen of freaking confusion. I live in a state of damn confusion half the time. It's the Melly Show. It's the Melly Show. All right, we're going to pass on this one. Okay? The best one of the damn lot. Okay. All right, we're passing on that one. All right, then this one, which has been filed. Damn, I switched to chocolates. But I didn't get my coffee with it because I felt so nauseous after I had coffee. So I woke up at 5:30, freaked out. I got some coffee and then I felt worse. My nausea got worse. So we got this one. All right, so this is the one you want. It's the one that you want. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I swear I have like a soundtrack to my life. Almost everything I think or say, there's a song that relates to it, which is really weird. I guess not. I guess everybody probably has a soundtrack to your life. Do you guys have a soundtrack to your life? I clearly do. I sing all the time. I'm as bad as Gina. You did not. Oh, yeah. Becky was saying that. That's stupid. Oh, listen. There's a brand of the oil drops. It's not really oil. It's more of a water-based. And even though it for some reason it passes through, it gets by, even though it is THC. It works really well too. I did it for years until we got medical cannabis in Florida because I didn't like smoking anymore. No, that stuff's too potent. You never know what the hell they've done to it either on the street. God, what's it called? Chris and Shuri sell it. Something Life. Geo. Chris and Shuri Geo. Okay. But you can sneak by. You get sneak by. See, it's full strength. It's full spectrum, but the way it's labeled, he's slick. I don't know. He does it though. He gets away with it. These are the tinctures. I want the others. This is your pet formula. Man, he changed his labeling. So yes, I'm weird, right? Listen to Chris and Sherry. Man, when they went to Egypt, though, I don't know if anybody follows these cats. They're so interesting. That was an amazing, amazing trip. It's IOLife. IOLife. There it is. IOLife. Yeah. AYALIFE. Yeah. And what it is, it's a blend. It's 99% pure, high purity. It says THC through free. Mm, but yeah, you can do iLife or just go to Geo on their products. But yeah, that's what I was using for a long time. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Hey, Steph. This one's the one that's like beveled, like what they call knife edge. Look, it needs cleaned again. Oh wow, this one is 7.3. Oh, it's 8. This one's an 8. And this one, I see the 925. This one's extremely light. I'm just going to do $10 on this. This is the one you want? Cool. So anyway, I wasn't looking. Does anybody else have a soundtrack to their life? Am I the only one that I'd say probably 8 times out of 10, if I say or see something, a song that relates to it comes in my head. And also things like getting in the car, and it doesn't happen as much anymore because I don't play the radio. I listen to my Bluetooth. But my hearing damage, there can be songs that I have loved, just loved for 20 years, and it can be playing. I won't know what it is. If it wasn't for the printout that shows you like on your screen, I wouldn't even know what it was, even though it's a song I know all the words to and everything. But so I can, acoustics are good. So I listen to a lot of Fleetwood Mac, acoustic stuff like that. This one looks really new, very shiny, too damn shiny. Where's my magnet? Where's my big poopy ball, Becky? Where's my poopy ball? The only thing is the magnet gets stuck to the keyring itself. We're good. Okay, it didn't stick. See that last one? Boom. See, it's not ringing a bell. It's awful shiny. My poopy ball. Poof, poof. Poof, poof. Rub looks good. Looks good. So I'm looking to see if anybody else is answering. Nobody? Really? Am I a freak that I have songs come in my head? But anyway, when I would get in the car, the radio would play something. Tell me my instinct's not good. That sucker didn't test. And you got to get some benefit from doing this for 40 years, right? Yes, I'm that old. I'm 64. So I started young because my mama was a thrifter. She didn't sell, obviously, but she loved the thrift and she loved jewelry. She loved old jewelry. All right, this is so shiny. We're going to rub the shite out of it. That's what we're going to do. Because as we know from rubbing that blackened ring, I don't know if that was, I don't know if I posted that, if that was a preview. I don't know what it was. But I remember rubbing it on that blackened ring. And it did test once I got through the plating. The rhodium stuff or whatever they use to protect it. This is real shiny, so let me see how it looks underneath. I can't even see where I rubbed it. Where'd it go? It has to show I rubbed the heck out of it. I'm on the right side. Yes, I am. You can't even see where I rubbed it. crazy. I'm going to keep going because I'm guessing it probably is sterling. It's just, you can tell it. When they're shiny as hell like this, you can bet they're going to have that rhodium or some other type of silver protectant on it. Ooh, it went flash. Like the blue bubbled up and then went away. Ooh. Just curious side note. Yes, marked 925. Or where's that? What does that say? Yeah, it says 925 and it says this is the one that's got that parrot's head. Chava, it's a Mexican dude. This should be real. I'll play with it on my own time. I'll keep rubbing the hell out of it. Of course, I rubbed it really good. Maybe my next scrub will be the breakthrough. It did take 3 times on that ring. I wish I could make sure I know what same spot I was in. I can't even see where I rubbed it, which is crazy. Because I rubbed it really hard. If I can feel it. See, like I said, I can feel it in my head. I hear, I can feel it coming back again. Like a roll of thunder chasing away. Song about reincarnation. I can feel it pulling from the center of the earth. Talks about like the woman dies, and then the confusion now belongs to the baby down the hall. The confusion belongs now to the baby down the hall. I'm just gonna rub this thing that there ain't no tomorrow. And if it's sterling under there, we're gonna get to it. The color totally changed. Let's see what happened. And why ain't it showing nothing underneath? Oh, if it's stainless. It's plated. It went blue. Did y'all see it? It went like, it made that noise. It went, Francois, we're on. It's been about 30 minutes. My foot has gone to sleep. I was crossing my legs. I lost my shoe. There it goes. I swear. I can't believe that shite. Ugh. At least I eyeballed it and knew. Oh, damn. Oh my God. This fell on the floor. Let's do it before This item is electronically protected. FSC. Nanette Lefleur. Ooh. Nanette Lefleur has some vermeil earrings with CZs. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sitting right here in front of them and I can't see them very good. There's no backs on them. They are stuck in there. Hello, I don't know, somebody at the auction. Oh gosh, my pain. Oh, because, wait a minute. Oh, that would drive you crazy. Is there a hole this is supposed to go into or something? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I mean, yeah, they work, but I guess. See, I assume everyone's as uncoordinated as I am. They're tiny. Hey, at least they wouldn't need backs. These would be good for kids. They're 1/2 inch. How about, I don't know, $10? Nanette Lefleur. Nice giftable. You got christenings and marriages, and it's spring and summer coming. It's just the season for all those things. Actually, they snap really well. I was being wrongly judgmental about these. They actually work really well. I was just being judgmental. They click real nice. Karina, can you imagine if we outside of context? And we're gonna see that comment like completely out of context. Rubbing what? Who was it? So they're looking for children's jewelry. Well, here you go. Hey, Sharon. My thing though is I'd have to look to my great niece or nephew at this point, and honestly, to be honest, I don't know them. I know it's terrible. I don't know them. They're in Ohio. I don't know. I don't see them. Time I see them, they're half grown. You know how that is. You see them every few years, so. Why don't I have any papers over here? I'm almost out. Which is a good thing. Thank you, Sharon. That was funny, Karina. That was funny. Crack me up. You crack me up. Here's another one. I am. I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I'm confused. Teeny, tiny, little, bigger. These would probably look really pretty in lieu of diamonds. Did I show those 14 karat gold earring jackets? They're amazing. They're like atomic and they're pretty big too. I think they're like 3/4 inch. They're crazy. They're crazy beautiful. I know. I should start wearing that stuff, but I don't because I always have my hair down. All right, these are probably like, ooh, high dollar, 22. How about $10? New old stock, I suppose. I am sterling silver. CZs, I would assume. Don't say nothing. One, two, three, 4 pairs. Sterling silver. Post. Nice gift. Good stocking stuffer. Stuffer. Well, actually, I do get to stuff, but see, Chloe doesn't wear freaking Pierce ears, so still have their stockings. Oh, today I was cleaning, or was it yesterday? Anyway, and in the kitchen, I have a lazy Susan that has spices and just different shit that I use constantly. I just don't bother putting it in the cabinet. And I ran across one of the arms on one of Dane's pairs of glasses because he breaks glasses constantly because he falls asleep with them on. And I picked them like, oh, I got all teary. I'm like, oh, it's Dane's glass. I miss them so much. Because I do. I sold this and the lady dipped. She never even freaking registered. But they do exact replicas. Fortune off New York. So it's a duplicate of a deco piece. So it's all sterling, beautiful markasites, onyx. I'm not taking it out of here. It does have the Fortunov signature on it. This is going to be crazy price. I don't have to tell you, these go for a lot more, especially basically new in the box. I don't think it's been worn. I never wore it. And this is just, you can pull it out of here. No paperwork. Oh yeah, it is. Nope. Yeah, it is. Here's your paperwork. So yeah, it's never been worn. There you go. A sterling collection of yesteryear, distinctive designs and hand-set markasite jewelry. Huh. Ha. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I mean, that's drop dead. I didn't clasp it. I mean, it's heavy duty. They make them really super nice. Super duper nice. That's really good. Oh, man. Find the holes. Sticking this through all over again probably be difficult to do. I'm not trying to close it. No way. If I keep this, I gotta keep it in the box. Because if I put this in my jewelry box and months or years down the line and I go to sell it, I will tell you that it's Deco Revival. I suppose it is, right? Because it's not true Deco. It's, I suppose. Oops. I suppose. Oh, these are crazy. These are those ones. These aren't sterling. They're Saka, S-A-K-A. And this is called Dragonstone or Septarian. So it's Septarian, Septarian. So it's Septarian stone. And it's made by a company, Saka, S-A-K-A, out of India. And Saka is Hindi for, I forget now. Okay. And they say they're silver, but they're not. I've rubbed them to death. So they're not silver, but they're so nice. I'll bring them. I mean, why not? They're nice earrings. And I didn't keep rubbing them. They might. The thing is, they're not coated. No, they're not. Oh, I never did check these because I don't typically check for magnetism because of the fact that I know that they can have. See, no, it's going to be like an alpaca effect type of thing is basically what you're looking at. But they're super nice earrings. I didn't want to just not do them because they are nice. And they're hollow, I guess. I don't know why they're so light. Maybe it's me because, I don't have the greatest sense of... I don't have very good weight well, no, I do have pretty good weight perception. Well, they're 19.24 grams. So, so you're almost 10 grams an ear. So you got to be ready for these. Saka, S-A-K-A, I don't know, $8 because, I mean, they do sell. I imagine people buy them and don't test them. But, because they say silver, they tell you that it's silver. They say they do gold too. I'm sure as hell wouldn't buy their gold. Saka, be aware, S-A-K-A. Nice, really pretty jewelry out of India, but they're using that, whatever mix, and there's silver. German silver is that way too. So beware of German silver. It's the same way. And a lot of the early China stuff, hell, some of the China stuff now, they're starting to mix different metals. But I said something somewhere about sterling being like a shortage. I'm thinking, I thought there was sterling all over the place. This is a super nice ring. It's big though. It's a size 11.5. It's kind of like a biker chick thing. It's called a Hellcat onyx ring. Yes, Hellcat. Because this Hellcat, she'll rip your heart. It's just cool. It's one of those things, designer. So right now they're on sale. They're $150 with $50 off. Is what they're going for. It's all handmade jewelry, yada yada yada. Hellcat. Okay. It's called Hellcat X. Hellcat X. Onyx. And I had this at 65. Size 11.5. Okay, so how about I do $50? So that's a nice old ring too. I think that borders on antique stuff. It's definitely got a lot of age on that ring. Anybody want a Hellcat X? Badass ring. Yep, 11 and a half. What are you talking about? Really? Yeah, sometimes pieces can feel that way. Water isn't gonna hurt amber, Becky, honey. No. Anyway, $50 on this. So as usual, I'm half price of what they are online or whatever. Because they're still selling this on their website. I know it is. It's not gonna hurt it. It's not gonna hurt the amber. Mm-mm. Hell, like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I gotten all that amber, and some of it just wouldn't glow, and I was like, I know it's amber, and I mean, I trusted the sun. I really knew. I knew this is amber. So there's an old video of me testing this amber. I am such a psycho. I was putting so much acetone, not like the safe acetone, but pure, rip your finishing off your jewelry. I mean, your furniture acetone. I was drowning this shit in it. If it had been fake, it would have melted. It would have very least gotten really sticky. If it had too much silver to float, it wouldn't glow. But I did so much research in the course of like 2 days. I read so much. I watched so many videos. All amber does not glow. And some amber glows yellow. Some amber, I've got amber, my raw amber that's cut like a heshi, the raw stuff. It's really cool. It has pink flecks in it. So, yeah, But the acetone, that's a good test because if it's anything else, it's gonna melt it or at very least make it really sticky. I brought this before. I was surprised no one bought this because it's such a nice big pendant and it's beautiful vermeil. You could wear this with your gold. It's right at 2 inches long, and it is 1.25 inch wide, and it's on a 16-inch chain. Go figure. Oh, it has an extender. All right, so you're good. So it's 16 to and get it unwrapped here so you can actually get it. What in the world? She's just hooked on there like a crazy person. It's only giving me an inch, so it's 16 to 17 inches. But wow, it's really pretty. I just have so much real gold. I don't need any vermeil, but this is nice. Big. Got some good weight to it too. I mean, it's not like knock you over heavy, but it's substantial heavy. This is actually what is it? Holly Lee, whatever. I took the tag off. Oh, did I? Wait. I think I left her on there. And this, I've got this chain mixed up with somebody else. I think I do because I took her tag off because I'm like, I don't have the pin that goes with it, and I don't want to put a pendant on it and sell it with that tag on it because it's misleading. They might think that the whole thing is that person, and that affects value, and I don't want to misrepresent. So I took it off the necklace. No wonder this is so nice. AV925. Yeah, it says Avalon, Havalon. Alon, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So, oh man. All right, guys. This is just gorgeous. Avalon, Havalon. AV. His stuff goes good. Awan, is it called Awan? Havalon, something like that. It's a great deal on that. I just don't need it. As y'all seen, I got a shit ton of gold. I should wear it all the time. I don't like wearing it out though. I'll wear like one, but I don't like wearing a lot. I don't want to get robbed. Hopefully the economy is going to get better so it won't be so crap. Man, I don't live in a bad area. It's just, I know people are wackadoodle. So I don't wear it like just to the grocery or here or there. I'll wear it out. So normally I'd be tempted to keep that chain, but I just, no point. Do I have a good vermeil one though? I don't think I did. This would be the one to keep. Oh, she got it. Girl, I was just about to claim this thing. The chain anyway. It's a good price on that. Either piece would be 25, probably more. Anyway, so someone, I don't know who it was saying that sterling's, scarce or something. I'm thinking, I know they're talking about open up a mine. Is it in Cali? Somewhere they're talking about opening up a turquoise mine, which means there's going to be copper. There's usually silver. I don't know. It's the same crap that Cliff High was saying 5 years ago about sterling is going to become so valuable with all the new quantum technology and the AI. They're going to be building all those systems, which is true. Trump said they're going to put like, what, 300 billion or something crazy into this giant AI venture, and that's why they're really pushing for the, energy. And I'm thinking, we all know that there's 0 point energy. We know this technology is there. If they truly want us to, like they say, that we can advance into, the 22nd century, we can move to the next level, the new industrial age. We need that. That needs to be released. The anti-grav, the 0 point, that needs to be released. The medical, that it's time. It's time. And the war shit, no. It's so stupid. 2025, we're still shooting people and shit. Are you kidding me? Bombing. And you see Europe pushing back because Trump wants to make peace in Ukraine, which is stupid. There was no possible way Ukraine was ever going to beat Russia. That was freaking ridiculous. The whole thing was stupid. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like the whole COVID thing. Just lie. Just total freaking gaslighting. It's like people just buy it. Sink, line, and hooker. It's like, are you kidding me? Do you not know history? Do you not know geography? Do you not know anything about these countries? People are stupid. So, but they're pushing back. They're like freaking out. God forbid we have peace. It's like, really, people are crazy. What, the COVID? I'm not saying it wasn't a disease, Sharon. I'm saying they lied about the vaccine. They lied about they locking people down, and why? They lied about the mask. They lied about the distance. That's all. It's all out. It's all been through Parliament. They've been in Congress. It's not conspiracy theory anymore. It's been admitted. It'll get you if you're standing up. But if you sit down in a restaurant, you're safe. But don't walk, you might get it. All right. This is cool. 6 grams. There's no lock. I know. Well, they are in Florida. We brought back civics. So they teach civics and history again. So this is just pressure. And it's one of those that's easy to get. Where am I at? To get on and off. You do it this way. I'm sorry, on that subject. It just upsets me. All these people are dying basically for no reason. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous to be killing people in the 21st century. I cannot believe that we are still doing this. This is nice. This is small too. I mean, they're always going to be. You don't want a Bangle that's going to be up close on you. This is cool. So it's going to fit 6.5. I don't know if it's going to go to a 7. Let me see. Man, that's so easy to get off too. Oh, let me read the mark first. 925 Italy. Wow. That's it. I'll share it. This will give us an idea. Yeah, 6 3/4. So yeah, 6.5. We can go 6, obviously. I'm less than a 6. So 6 to 6 3/4. That's super nice. Etched. I would have never thought in my younger days that. Well, that's the thing, Wendy. They weren't like the ivermectin and the other stuff. It's ridiculous. This was super, super easy to get on and off. Just boom. And the clicking is easy too. Don't make a liar out of me. Very cool. And then it just pulls apart. And then the same thing. Where am I at? Yeah, just whoop. That's cool. Just do 15. But that was the problem, yeah. And they haven't taken it down or corrected it. With Rachel Maddow saying that, if you get the vaccine, that's it. It stops with you. And, you know, kids, you know, teenagers shouldn't be dropping dead with heart disease and blood clots. And the lawsuits have started. They've already started. They've been started. Someone's actually won one. I saw that on there's a doctor, what's his name, Bill Campbell. He's a really good informative channel, just keep you up in what's going on with it and the progress and the testing and trying to help the people who have been vaccine injured. So it's really interesting. Renee, this is a nice one. That was so easy. Well, of course they can defend themselves, but the problem is, honey, whether you have the right to defend yourself or not, there's just a horrible reality that you're not capable of winning that war. And the area that they want, it makes sense. They want deep sea access. And they already, since Obama era, they already have Crimea. They've already recovered that. And if you follow the money, this war really was, you know, just pushed on. You know, a lot of it is about, you know, defense and all that shit. But of course they can defend themselves. But you have to be realistic in what your strategy is, because you can defend yourself and you may have to make some compromises. And, you know, you might say, well, that's not fair. Well, we did it to Mexico. It's the way the world, honey, is. The conquerors, you know, it's just the way it is. I mean, it's just the way it is. Not that I like it. But it was never realistic that they could ever win that war. And to have the U.S. and Europe go to war with Russia is really mental over that piece of land that they already largely occupy anyway. And they are all Russians, technically, anyway. It's crazy. It's a weird geographical location. That's an interesting place. So it's got history. This goes way, I mean, you're talking thousands of years. This place has always been a really important part of the world. And agriculturally, it's very important too. But yeah, he wants access to the ports. And that's what it's all about. So 16 to 18. I just don't want people just dying and dying and dying and dying. There's just no end in sight going that route. Sign CT. This is vermeil. This is hand worn. The vermeil's pretty much gone off that bale, but the leaves are still good. Beautiful Malacat. Well, sadly not, because out of all the, you know, there's something like $100 billion that they can't account for that they supposedly sent to Ukraine and weapons. And it turns out those weapons are showing up. Where was it? Oh, with the cartels in Mexico. Yeah. Yeah, those weapons are showing up in Mexico that were supposedly given to Ukraine. And Zelensky said, you know, we only have, like, he said they isn't over like $100 billion of it is. And we'd already heard that on this end. This is so nice. It's so rare to get vermeil in Native American. Wendy, we were never supposed to even be where we're at. If you look at the agreement that we did with Russia, NATO, about NATO would not move even one step closer to Russia. We have a couple times, and we just keep doing it. Europe was trying to do that, trying to be stupid. That they wanted to go and man soldiers after they've started peace agreements. They wanted to mix in and have demand the borders. Like, what are you? They're just poking the bear. After the peace talk started, that's when, somebody blew up something over at Chernobyl. So it's just bullshit. It's just, you know, we're sick of it. It's the same old script. You know, I'm old. I've seen this same script played out too damn many times. And I'm not gonna just pretend like, oh, this is all normal. This is the way it's supposed. No, it's not supposed to be. Anyway, I didn't give a price on this. All right, it was $75. All right, there's thank you for subscribing. You got it, friends. What a great grab! It's so rare to find Vermeil native. I mean, it's there. Trust me, it's expensive, very expensive. Real gold. Oh, I already have a bag. Real gold and turquoise is crazy expensive, but it's drop dead beautiful too. Isn't it Christina, Ladies Who Look? Doesn't she has some? Didn't she make it, or she's making it, or something? Having it made. She gets some killer pieces. I almost forgot to put your name on it, Karina. Make sure I mark out the old price. Anyway, change the subject, because we all love each other, and you know what? At the end of the day, the big story, the big picture, none of this will matter. It just won't. It just won't. When we're out of here, I don't even think we look back, honestly. When we're out of here, we're not even gonna care about this shit. We're gonna see how it's all just, I don't know. It is a script. So, what's coming up anyway? We just had Valentine's. What's the next holiday? Is it Easter? I'm trying to think. What is it? Is it March? It's St. Patty's Day, right? What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, I think it's St. Patty's Day, right? The minsk, you little minsk. It's a pearl ring, and it's a wheel. It's a wheel quarter pearl. That's pretty. It's curvy. It's got motion. It's pretty. It's size 7. Let's see. Since it likes to change. Whoa. It's a size 7. It's beautiful. Pearl lovers? Do we have any pearl lovers here? Oops, wrong finger. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, Elvis Costello, right? Yeah, Elvis Costello and the something. What's his band's name? Elvis Costello and the. Anybody remember Elvis Costello and the? I don't know. I like that song. Angels wanna wear my red shoes. Cause angels wanna wear my red shoes. And when they told me about the silent partner, that's when I knew that I could not refuse. And I won't get any older, cause the angels wanna wear my red shoes. Red shoes. The angels wanna wear my red shoes. Red shoes. It's a good song. I wish I could play music while I sell. My freaking Bluetooth speaker broke. Now, granted, I have a whole receiver system and crazy speakers mounted around the room in the living room, but I have to really blast it to hear it well in the kitchen because I'm deaf as hell. I don't like to do that. I mean, it's loud. You can hear it out in the front yard as well as you can hear it in the kitchen. But my speaker, I was doing something where my counter I was busy and I'd set that speaker up and I was doing hand washables and I turned the garbage disposal on and that vibration made it fall. Now it won't work. It just fell. Probably like what? 8 inches, 7 inches, whatever a toaster is, fell. And now it won't work. I don't want to blast from the living room, but I'm going to because I hate being there cleaning or working with no music. It sucks. I know Stephanie plays the stuff from Nightbot's channel. But that shit gets on my nerves. It's like elevator music. I can't. No. I'm just going to torture y'all by singing to you. This is old Siam. Siam, I am. These are from the 1940s. Siam. Same. That's all it says. Siam Sterling. early locking call, gold over, and this enamel work is phenomenal. Check him out. Ooh, he is dressed to the nines. Got his bangles on, his medallion. He's doing his dance. Damn, are those his toes? Those his shoes. Look at the detail on this cat. He is nice. Look at his face. He looks very smug. Is he sticking his tongue out? Is he doing the haka? Did you guys see that lady in Congress over in New Zealand? This has been a few months ago. She gets up and does the haka in their parliament or whatever it is. It's the greatest shit I ever saw. I was doing it for days. I was walking around. It's the most fun thing to do. It's better than like singing real loud with the windows down in the car. It's just one of those things. It's like, and the faces they make. If you haven't seen them, oh, Diane, isn't it the greatest shit ever? I just loved it. I saw it the first time on Bridget Fedesi on Dumpster Fire and her podcast. It was so funny. And so I pulled it up myself then and I was playing it. Oh my God. Anyway, this is a nice piece. It's a nice old cyan. This guy made me think about it. It's 2.5 inches long. He is 2.5 inches tall. My God, his long arm is long. It's 2 inches wide. Look at his arm. This one, it just goes on. That is super long. Mr. Elastic. Anybody collecting, I'll give you a really great deal on that. The goat scream. And oh my God, that's so funny, Karina. Yes, that's another good one. That's another good one. That's a classic. That's a classic. Ash, that's a nice old piece. I've got a 19, probably it's going to be mid-40s. Siam, I got the necklace, I got a bracelet, I got earrings, and I think I have a ring, maybe. I have a lot of Siam. Anyone collects it. I kept it for a while, but I'm like, what are you doing? You don't need to be collecting anything. You got enough shit. Anyone want to see some seriously really nice costume? This is my personal stuff. Stuff you haven't seen. I think you saw my pearls, my KJL pearls on my KJL satin gold tone satin necklace. But I got some crazy good stuff. If you're into really good vintage, it's not vintage, just true vintage and antique, I'm ready to part ways. And I made the mistake of moving it all on my jewelry box, and I put it all in this one big tray. Now I gotta do something with it. It's sitting there in the guest bedroom on the freaking bed because I moved it all out of my boxes. Because I thought, I'm gonna sell it and get rid of it. It's still sitting there. So y'all need to encourage me if you want to see it to say do it. Maybe I should do like a Thursday during the day. I used to do throwback Thursdays. This is 2.5 inches wide, so it's gonna fit 7.5. Is it malleable? Yeah, I mean you're gonna have to want to do it, but that's kind of a good thing. Once you do it, it's gonna stay because it's thick and rich. Look what's going on. We have a curve. You'd have to get that on something and get a tool, but you can't. You'd be able to put. You need something that's gonna fit in it, like a larger mandrel. And press it. Or is it on both sides? Is it doing this? No, it's just on that side. All right. That's fixable. Or not that you're going to notice it when you're wearing it anyway, but just disclosing. Full disclosure. What say you? Handmade sterling. So that is us. And that's it. So 7.5 as she sits. See, how do people do that? Because it's not touching. You just keep pushing it. I don't know. I see people do it all the time. Like, but if you're just dropping this, it's not going anywhere. And you've got all this room. I don't get it. That's why I don't do it. Unless it's completely round, is not going to work. 20.33 grams. Okay. $1 a gram. How about that? You can get that bump out, but you're going to need something real solid and that's rounded. Put it here. And you need to have like the rubber tool to push, or wood to push that down. What's up? That's the bride. Thank you, Deb. Appreciate it. Did I have a bag? I did. Thank you, ma'am. No pepper. No pepper. Reuse, recycle. What did I do on this one? 20. Woo. Woo, woo. The bride, the groom, the congregation, and the priest all got onto the train when we was 3 stations east. Yeah. This is a killer ring. Oh my God, I love this. It's too damn big for me. Or, oh, wait a minute. Because I think I decided that was it. Hang on to this. I'll eventually bring it. Hang on. Yeah, this is the one. It's kind of tight, but not. It's tight, but not. It's tight until it gets past my knuckle. Let me take this one off because now it looks mental. All right, I'm going to catch and release this one later. This is and I have the pendant. This is by Echo the Dreamer. This is another Echo the Dreamer. I have the big pendant by Echo the Dreamer. It's in one of these unsolds. I was shocked no one bought that. This is another one of their pieces, Echo the Dreamer. And it's sterling with bronze and oxidized. Their stuff is really good. I'll bring that piece back so y'all will know. I mean, take a look at it. And if you intend on ever selling it, that's a good point to know. This is beautiful. I just really don't wear 20-inch chains that often. It's just beautiful. It's the way it's made, the vermeil, and also that diamond cut. I have rarely seen one that sparkles quite like this one. You see that? It's insane. It's beautiful. It looks really good with, anything sparkly like that heart would look good. Anything that's vermeil or gold or some other color. Ooh, like shell would look really nice on this. I'm looking around like, what can I put on this? Yeah, you can tell my edibles kick things. I want to make something. I want to create something. I want to do something. All right, how fast are you? Who's quick? Ash, quick fingers. Great grab. This is a phenomenal chain. I mean, this thing is beautiful. Looks great. I'm like looking around because shell does look really good on this. The turquoise, not so much. I think it's because the silver is too much. Yeah, no, you need something that's either creamy and bright colors look good on that too. I'm like looking around. What do I got? It felt good to get rid of all of that costume, but at the same time, it's like, like a dagger in the heart. This is like, but it felt good for all that clutter to be gone. But I do miss messing with it. But I'm so overwhelmed with sterling, I just don't have the time. But vintage was my first love. that's how I started my channel, selling my own personal stuff. And I started selling because as my neck progressed, I couldn't wear my big heavy pendants anymore. I still have that sage and multi-strand necklace too. Since I'm doing a customer appreciation, you can take advantage of that. I'll take it below what I paid because I don't care. It's been what, 8 years ago or so, or 6 years ago now. I don't know. But anyway, what was I saying something about? It was a video I did. What was it? Oh, I started selling my sage and my big heavy pendants. But yeah, vintage is what brought me to doing this, honestly, was selling my own vintage pieces. Costume, I should say, not just vintage. I was so bad when I first started. Boy, I was rough. I was using one of those aluminum, those tin-looking lights that are shaped like that just hang with the hook that guys use in the garage, and the old school before the mag lights. You just hang it on the inside your hood. I was using one of those as my light. It was so funny. It was crazy. What did I do with your chain? But yeah, that's how I started. I'm sorry, Wendy. Well, I just sold that chain, that vermeil chain. Okay. And this moment, this is another one I messed up on because I thought this was a signed, and it's a long, long Mexican name. I cannot say, but I thought that's who this was because I had a similar one. It needed repair, so I paid to have it repaired. I mean, granted, it's still very, very nice. Don't get me wrong. It's Thailand. No, it's not Mexico. It is extremely nice, but it's certainly not what I thought. This is an SU Thailand. And it's just really beautiful sterling and inlaid shell, like shifting, a little bit of shifting those pink and taupe colors. I could use another wipe, sorry. It's really super nice. It was funny, I thought it was this, vintage / almost antique piece from Mexico with this important artist signature. I had that somewhere and it was broken somewhere. I was going to fix it. But I fixed this instead. So she replaced this clasp. So clicks real nice, heavy duty. 6 3/4. It was embarrassing because I was talking to I forget her name, the jeweler, and I'm like, yeah, I'm paying to have this done because it's an important piece, and she looked at me funny, and I thought, well, it's just because she's into gold, she's not into sterling or vintage stuff. But no, she's probably looking at me like that because it's just a Thailand piece. It's not particularly collectible. She must have thought, she looked at me like I had two heads. All right, it's 34.47 grams. Lots of what? I have a ton of chains, Becky. You got to be specific, like, do you want a heavy chain? What length do you want? I have a ton of chains. Just email me about the chains. Because there's no way I'm going to try to show you chains. I ain't pulling out 50 freaking chains. I need to know a little bit of a, direction on kind of what you want. It just bothered me. That wanted to kind of try to wipe it up with my shirt tail. Worked real good, didn't it? Oh, I never did a price on this. Okay. What was this? 40 something? 34.45. Oh, God. No, shit. I'll do 50. 6 3/4. Heavy. Very nice. SU Thailand. You can get that smudge off of there. Let me get the smudge off of there. It's really pretty the way the sterling and the shell is. No, Wendy. No. This is an SU Thailand piece. You know, there's a reason for everything. A reason I had it fixed. So down the line somewhere, because can you think about it? So you think in 20 years someone else might be? No, because the technology will be different. Although you never know. That someone else will be selling this. Who will be wearing this in 20 years? Where will this be? Where was it 20 years ago? Now I got it from, where did this group come from? It's been a minute, so probably California, maybe Arizona. I think that particularly with antique and vintage constant. I mean, sterling gold carries a lot of energy. You know, it's interesting that gold, to me, I feel the least energy coming off of gold. Sterling and stones holds a lot, especially the stones because they're quartz. They pick up everything. And you guys feel stuff when you hold jewelry or wear things. You feel a certain energy from them. I do. That cleaned up really pretty. It's got some surface mild scratching. Nothing you're gonna see, at a distance and wear. It's interesting, right? Karen, once I bought this little choker, and it was a choker, but not a true choker. It didn't sit up on your Adam's apple. It was just probably, what, 15-inch, right? It was one of those liquid silver multi-strands that then come together. Like, there's usually like 3 strands that come down here and make like a little pattern and then continue down. There's usually typically people think of Zuni or Santo Domingo or whatever it is. I put that thing on and I felt like I was like being strangled, and not just like, oh, the necklace feels tight. No, it was like this overwhelming, like I had to get it off. I mean, I damn near broke it to get it off of me. And I was curious, am I just tripping, right? So my daughter happened to come in. I said, hey, Sophie, you want to try this on? She didn't want to make, just see what you feel, put it on. And man, she did. She did. She ripped that damn thing off. She's like, why would you do that? I'm like, well, I didn't think you'd feel it that strong. That shell's really pretty in here. It's very real. Things pick up energy. This house is good. This house is good. The minute I walked in, I knew. This house just isn't like clear. This house has got some serious good mojo. There's a ley line that goes through my yard and cuts through the corner of my dining room. Not getting this to show the shell as pretty as it is. It catches it once in a while, but no. Anyway, no one wants this at 50. I should just try to wear these. What? Yeah, I see people wear them big like this all the time. What is it with me? I'm so like, just leave it on. See how it flows with you. Got so many nice ones. I should wear the damn things. This one, I think this one was garnet. Garnet, darn it. Yeah, this is cute. This is a vintage ring. This is kind of cool. That's neat, right? I think it might be like 90s. I don't know. It just has a little bit more of a modern feel, but not mid-century type modern. Just, I don't know. It's just like, it's interesting, but yeah, it's kind of clean lines. I don't know how to describe it. I don't see a mark at all. Yeah, this is garnet. Garnet, darn it. Yep. That's so pretty. Oh, where am I size-wise? Oh, I wrote it down. It says I put 8.5. Oh, because it is. Cool. That's a neat ring. It's just a good one. Just a good one. That ring slide, isn't that a fantastic ring? I'll eventually bring it. I always do. Diane, there's some teeny tiny rings. It was smaller than my pinky, so it was, I think, under a 3. Little. I don't know if you can do rings. I know you said it went for a granddaughter, but I guess rings, I don't know if you know her ring size. Anyway, that's a neat ring. I don't think it's in this group. I think it's in that next group. I'm getting ready to. I've already cleaned it. I just have to test it now. That's all this we're doing now. I tested some of it with you. I did on film, and then obviously tons and tons by myself. I actually was brazen. I moved it to my bed. I was up at 2, 3 in the morning. I was determined to get through it. It has to be done. It has to be processed. These are interesting. Now, these are not signed, but they're albicide. There's no way that they're not. And it's a cauldron. Oops, oops, oops. Hang on. Man down. Oh, put your glasses back. Put my glasses up. That was brilliant, huh? You gotta look for something and put your glasses on your head. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Hey, I found something else. It's a spot in the because there's plywood on the floor. I never did put flooring in here. It's because we got to do this freaking ceiling. I say we, meaning my husband. Hang on. I'm making sure. Okay, this doesn't look even. I think I'm being anal. Okay. Anyway, they're not marked, but they're. Get a screenshot. Maybe they're not cauldrons. I've always assumed they're cauldrons. They're not signed, and they work by just pressure. You just, and then it just pop back in there. Where's my hole? They're not signed, but they're. I'm gonna say they're in the style of albicide. Besides, I'm not charging Alba price at all, no remotely. $75, not send $10. They're not signed. So I'm gonna say the style of albicide. They could be hers, but they're not signed. That ain't signed. Pin. Oh, they're $9.50 silver. Sorry, Karina. Those are $9.50. So I think they're probably her. I wrote it on the paper. Her name. Congratulations and thank you very much, madam. I'm gonna take a break. I am. Sam. I am Sam. Sammy. This is a cool old Mexico neck. I've had this a long time. So this is gonna be our break piece. This chain is cool. It's a good chain. It's cool. I just like it. I like these because they hold anything. They're just tough. They're nice the workhorse chains without being fat, without being giant. They're just good chains. Lobster. It would be 16 if it was open. It's right at 16. It's cool. I think it's just old Mexico. I have to check. But it's hammered and then stamped flower. They probably 70s looking piece, isn't it? This flower is very lightweight. This is a normal good, ring here. It's fine. The chain is really good. I'm not touching that camera because we would have a catastrophe. Me trying to get that thing set back up. Well, I have a catastrophe. You'd have a frustrating period of time watching me struggle with the camera. You'd have to put this on something, right? Right. Oh, my hand's itching for no particular reason. Hey, maybe my scissors case would be good. I love these electric scissors. These are the coolest things to slice bread. I saw them on what is Andy? It's a home. She's a thrifter, but she does home decor. All put together. It's her channel. All put together. Her name is Andy, but she was showing these for like making Franken boxes and just in general breaking down your legs. It's just for anything. I've used them for all kind of stuff, but the electric scissors, great stuff. I love them. Best thing ever. Well, I just really like them. It's a very useful tool. I find I actually get good use out of it. Oh, that's not gonna happen. Determined to get a half-ass kind of display for you guys. There you go. I have to pull my shirt down, get rid of my wedgie. Sitting too long. Oh, I still have the bracelet and a cuff. Oh no, a bangle. The bracelet and the bangle. Is that the one with the stones? Oh my god, the onyx one with the CZs? That's the prettiest one. Well, that's my opinion. Oh, this lock is giving me trouble, so maybe it's a good thing it didn't sell, huh? Oh, there it goes. Nope, it's acting goofy. What the hell? I must think it repaired just because that is problematic. I mean, the first time I go to use it wearing it, it gives me trouble. It's not particularly good. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to start this at $1. I'll be back. Oh, I better get some more water. Hey, Bubba. sorry I took so long. I needed to put that stew away, but I had left it in the pot because it was so hot. I cooked it in the foodie, pressure cooked it. This new one is okay. I think I like my old one better. This one doesn't have a basket. It just has racks, which it's okay. It's just a different method, that's all. $2. $2. Are y'all okay? Is anybody home? 16-inch sterling silver chain of the pretty articulated pendant. It's cool. A hammered ring. Thank you, Zoe. Zoe's at 10. Yeah, I mean, the chain. The long. Let's go. I think so, Beck. I think so too. That's why I waited. I'm like, yeah, we all went to pee and get water or whatever we needed to do. Let the dog out, whatever. Ash is at 11. Thanks, guys. Oh, it's funny. But yeah, I had to put that stew away and my cornbread away. And work on getting the shit out of my nails. The yellow is almost gone. It's getting there. My skin's gonna fall off from washing. But this is not the right thing. This is this the one that said? No, this is Thailand. Okay. I don't know what that is. Alright, thank you guys for your biz. Zelly at 13. Lucky 13. So yeah, St. Patty's Day. I got my green pin. Not that anyone in my life is gonna pinch me, quite frankly, but you know. I have no idea what those notes were for. Where did I get this? I think it was in a bag. I'm recycling little bits of papers at this point. I have to just cut some more typing paper up. I mean, at least the paper is biodegradable, right? I mean, yep. What I get into? Looking for my box I was working out of. That's not it. Nope. Maybe. Yep. Oh, this cleaned up really nice. I wore this for quite a while. I still have 2 others I haven't worn in a while, but I will. But it cleaned up beautifully. It was a pain in the ass, though, to sit there and get in every one of these things, but I got it. I don't think that's topaz. I think that's glass. Yeah. It's beautiful. Look at this. Avalon is drop dead. Gorgeous. It's cleaned up so very nice. Where am I at? Way over here. So it's got 3 different sizes. Let me do this on the cone. So I'm thinking it's probably 6.5 is how it fit me. That's my best guess. Maybe 6.25. Yeah. It's like between 6.25 and 6.5 on the first one. Or the last one, depending on how you look at it, at its shortest. Oops. Butterfingers. I'm doing the same one. Butterfingers. Oops. I keep dropping it. My hands are... I didn't put lotion on. I just washed them, but I feel like I did. Okay, now we're at... It's so funny. It's like falling in between. So 6 3/4, 7 max on that second one. And last but not least, so this is going to be what? Between 7 and 7 1/4. I'm moving backwards, sorry. Oh, that took a big drop. That goes to 7.5. Yep. Very cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was glass. Let me just check. Yeah, it's glass. Beautiful. On this one. I would normally have done 75 on this, which is, you know, it's low anyway, but that is so gorgeous. It's nice and lightweight. It's the right colors too, with spring and summer coming. My other ones are red, that are similar style with the toggles. Red, this one's ruby, and the other one's garnets. They're both reds. Yeah. It's a cool bracelet. Looks good on. Okay, we're gonna pass on that one. Oh, gotcha. These are so pretty. These are true vintage screwbacks. They just say sterling, I'm pretty sure. They work great though. They're in really good condition. Oh, this one's signed. These are Maru, MARU, 925 Tasco. Yeah, these are. Make sure it's not part of that name missing. No, it just says made in Mexico in Spanish. I think there might be a letter missing on the end. Maurice, yeah, they're Maurice, MARICE, Maurice. Make sure there's no U in there. Yeah, Maurice, MARICE, Maurice. And there was marked also sterling and Hecto in Mexico. Beautiful. Really, really just extremely nice artistry on these. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. And the screws work, they work really well. Oops. Alright. Man. Woof. I'm not wearing them, so they're a really good size. Oh, I'll tell you. Is they're gonna sit this way with the stems to the side a little bit at an angle. They're 1 3/8 long and a little bit over an inch wide. I'm not putting camera up, but these wear well, and these do drop below your ear because your screwback is here. So this, this part's going to come down a little bit, so it's a little bit of a drop on the ear. It looks good on. These look really good on. Screwbacks don't bother me. Of course, I put them to where they line up with my piercings. They just go inside my piercings. I mean, why not? It works great. Some of them with the skinnier screw heads can go through. They'll go through. Some of them do have a point. But remember those, the self-piercing earrings? Anybody do those? That would have been the 70s, I think. Late 60s, early 70s. and they were screw backs, and you would tighten them, and you would literally slowly pierce your ears. Self-piercing earrings. Yep. Did I dream that in another dimension, or did that really happen? Because now it sounds crazy. Now it sounds absolutely bizarre. And is that what you call them? Self-piercing earrings? I want the earrings. Yeah, there they are, self-piercing earrings. Where's the vintage ones? Because they were just like screwbacks. They weren't anything special except they had a pointy end. Not like needlepoint, but pointed. They were pointed enough. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that button. Get out of it. I don't want to be in Amazon. What are you? Well, now I've lost it. Forget it. But I think that's crazy. I had a gun. When did I have that stupid gun? I had that with Sophie when she's a teen. Yeah. We had a piercing gun. When I was young, we did it with a fat needle, with like a embroidery needle, an ice cube, if that. I was like, I was going to keep these and wear these. I haven't, and the season's just about over. I mean, not that I couldn't wear orange, but I very rarely wear orange anyway. So fall, winter is my time if I want to do it. It's when I'm going to do it. Beautiful carnelian. I didn't clean these because I think these look good with the tarnish. I forget who made these. Hang on, let me see. They look Nordic or Finnish or something to me. Let's see. It says something. What does it say? Scaleone. SACL. Sorry. Is that an S? No. Acleoni. 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 Acleoni, baby. These are great earrings. Nice carnelian. They're an inch long. Pierced. I can put back some, whether they're stored or not, I don't know. I have them all mixed together. If they fit, they fit. All right, I'll do these at 30. These are good. Really well made, as you can see. They're articulated. And see the work. The barrel hinges here. These are just really good. These are clearly hand done, guys. Look at this thing. Really good work. It's nice. Congrats, Karen. Those are really quality earrings. Those are nice. I had written it down here. I gave it an extra L. Nice buy. Very nice, madam. Thank you. And congrats. Congratulations. This is a little, my mind went to bell trading charm. And it's a donkey with a pack on, and the little tag. I mean, it's obviously marked bell trading, but let's see what touristy place this is. Oops, upside down. Sterling by Bell, and it's got their trademark, the one that looks like a real estate sign. Arizona. I'm going to hold it by the Arizona, but we've all seen the little squares. Okay, so it's a donkey with a pack. It's a pack ass. No. A little turquoise. Oops. Stop the jingling. And do him. That is a cute little ass. Look at him. It's very sweet. Bell trading. I don't know anything about the age of this. I have no idea. I don't know if it was made yesterday or yesteryear. Hey. You go somewhere else to groom. Or you can't be here grooming, making all these slobber noises. Go. No, out. You get really brazen. Down. Get up to your bed where you're at. Go, lay down. Go, lay down. Yeah, you. Go, give me them big old eyes. You get something when I'm done. You don't get something just because I take a break. He thinks every time I walk in the kitchen, I'm liable to give him something. I never did. Oh, I did 15. Well, Francois, you got that cute little ass for yourself, darling. Oh man, I got so many notes on this. I'm not going to reuse it. He's really getting old. He's taken to going off in a strange, weird spot he used to never even go in. He goes over there on this far side of the yard, up under the edge of some bushes. He goes in and lays up inside there, which makes me sad because he's old. Yep. That's just how they get. I want you to get the stage where you just stay in here and just sleep on my bed or near my bed all the time. Stay up my butt. It's become such a yard dog. Well, he always has been, but I don't like the way he goes, tucks himself away. It's an S inside of an oval, or is that a 5? I think it's a 5. A 5 inside of an oval. 925. Not a clue, guys. Not a freaking clue. Very nice, though. Opal inlay, teardrop, clip-ons. These are very nice. These look designer, but they could be, but they're not signed. They are. These just classic lines. Just good. I don't know if this is sterling backs or not. I mean, this whole is. These, some are, some aren't. Well, I was going to test with a magnet, but I don't think that would matter anyway. Let's see. A little bit over an inch, like 1.25 inches, and the width 3/4 inch. Am I right? Yep, they go like that. They're teardrops. My camera seems to be a strange angle. Well, thank you. I'll take it. Because these days I have a flat ass. I'm so happy to have that cute little ass because I tell you what, everything's just decided to move south with this. I'm already south. Everything's moving further south without me. These need cleaned again. These have been around a minute. These are nice though. I just have so many like these. But these are comfortable, easy to wear. Yeah, no point. I don't know why I'm putting them on. Y'all can't see. I do like them. I guess I should stop the bleeding and put some anti-tarnish tab in here so they don't progress any worse. I guess clip earrings are going to go away when my generation does, right? When I kick it. It's interesting. Who will be left that's wearing clip-ons or screwbacks? These are Honora, sterling, of course, and just nice culture pearls. So these are Honoras, and I do have the original backs on these, and about 15 on the Honora pearls. Very pretty. I think these are too big for that jacket. You're like, we don't care about the jacket. We didn't buy the jacket. They are pretty. They're good size too. They're not dinky little. They're what, 10 millimeters, probably, maybe 8. At least 8, maybe 10. At least 8. They're nice. What a beautiful royal blue, beautiful color. Karen, there's a sheen on those. The luster on these is really pretty. And the light is very reflective. Seemed like I had something else that was blue pearls, but that might be costume. My hands feel so, like, not slippery, but really smooth. I guess I've washed them to death. I think this is just a chain. No, it's a peridot flower on a twisted rope chain. Oh, it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. It's just a 16-inch. A twisted rope. And it's a really pretty pendant. It is sterling and peridot. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. So, oops. That's your back. Nice and open and gives you lots of light. Come through your stone. Perfect for spring, summer coming. A little bit of green. That's to be a good base piece for layering too. It's 16-inch. I know. It's Customer Appreciation Weekend, Karen. I always do crazy good deals, but I'm doing really, really good deals. Really, really good deals. Yeah, I originally had 30 on it. I'm usually at least 50% less than the typical going prices of stuff. I can't do that with gold because I pay for the gold. I paid for the gold and I paid for the gold. And some of it I've had. Some of it I bought like in recent months. Because anticipating that, it's starting to go up again. Let's just hope that doesn't reverse. Okay, this one is size 7 3/4, and it's a it's not Black Hills Gold. It's a different company, but it's the same exact thing, and it's 12 karat. So it's sterling silver and 12 karat. It's a tricolored gold. So they must have another company doing it outside the Coleman company because it's the identical ring. Identical. But it's not the COCO mark. It's not. But it does test. I did test it. But yeah, it's marked. It is marked the gold purity in that. So, yep. I'm going to drop this low. Just could use another clean. It is gold, so you can use your these wipes on it because it's not plated. So if it's not plated, you can do it. But gold plated, don't use these pads. But your real gold, it works great. And these are that copper and gold colored 12 karat gold. It's texture. Forget what it is. I wrote down here STA, but now it's been too long. I don't remember what the hell that means. I did find them, and it's literally identical to the Coleman company because it's Black Hills. This is Black Hills Gold. It's just a different maker. Yes, it's Black Hills Gold, but it's not by Coleman company because that's typically what you see them signed with. The rings aren't signed Black Hills. They're signed usually COCO, and that's for Coleman company. But this is also Black Hills Gold, but it's made by See, I can read this. Okay, does that just say Sterling 12K? I see the Sterling 12K, but where did I get that name from? I don't know. Oh, that's a good point. It's a 7 3/4. It's a really good price for it. AL. And then sterling and 12 karat. All right, thanks, Zoe. It's a good ring. So it'll be interesting to see. And I get more and see if this maker, see if it's a shift. If they, I mean, they'll both be in existence, obviously, for a while, regardless. But it'll be interesting to see if there's more starts showing up. If they're shifting or just sharing companies or changing companies. I don't know. Maybe anyone has access to the Black Hills Gold and they can just use it to produce it, maybe. I forgot to put your name on it. And my slippery hands. I don't know why they're so slippery. It's a dry kind of slippery, too. It's not a sticky slippery. It's a like a baby powder on my fingers or something. Feels weird. Feels so weird. This cleaned up so pretty. And this ended up being a what's her name? Whitney Kelly. Yeah. And it's an enhancer. It's at good weight. It's a beautiful, beautiful tiger's eye. It's cleaned up so good. Check it out. So you could wear this reversed, and it's an enhancer. That will all come out. That's not oxidized. I hand cleaned it rather than dip it. Number one, I'd have to do this because of this. Anyway, because I wanted the pattern to stand out more, and it does. Just hand clean it rather than clean all that tarnish in the background. You can, and it's an enhancer, and it clips really well. I don't want to break a nail. And there's the signature and the sterling mark. It's a nice, very nice. And Whitney Kelly, I did 25 on that. It's an enhancer, nice, big, beautiful tiger's eye. Great shape. You got it, Renee. Congrats. It's a nice, chunky piece. Very nice. Tiger's eye is nice to have. We're in eclipse season. What did I do? All right. Yesterday it started raining. We had a little bit of thunderstorms, and then it got cold. I woke up this morning. It was like 44 degrees. I know that's probably really mild to you guys up north. But I was cold. They had a cold weather advisory. They did. They had a cold weather advisory because with the wind chill, it was going to feel like the 20s. Because we're a bunch of wusses. All right, we're going to box 2. Okay. These are the last 2 in box 1. This is CZ's. Let me get a size on this. It's a 6.5. Nope. Yep, 6.5. Okay, I'll buy that. Let's see if I can slam it on the big 7. Yes, I can. It's roomy. Because it's very round. I mean, it's a ring, duh. Okay, so it's a CC 6.5. You know why I'm doing 8? Because it's an old bag, and it wasn't from this sale. It was from whatever. It just happened to be in this bag, and it's already marked. So that's how I determine the price. $8. Oh my gosh! See, I don't want no part of that, Karen. No, no. I am a frost tender flower, darling. I'm a frost tender flower. I'm in love with this freaking ring. I know I'm out of season, but I never wear yellow. But I think this can go with. I don't know. We'll see. That's gonna be the thing. What do I wear with it, or do I need to? Because it's so big. Might not need to. Right, right. I'm assuming you all agree with me, right? Right. Yeah. Let me see. Everyone agrees. Okay, it's getting bad. I'm down here picking up little pieces of my paper that have floated off the desk. Man, when he first put this light and fan in here, that just had little, those little carbon tabs and pieces of paper, stuff everywhere. And that was after I cleaned that. Actually, it was cleaned up with those things were on the desktop. And first time he turned it on, and that stuff just went everywhere. It's like, oh man. Thank you, there. That's one way to price something. What happens to be on the bag? Whatever's on the bag. I'm surprised how much these things went for. It's not marked. So I'm not gonna guess is it Zuni or Navajo or who or what, but it's in a Zuni design. Very cool. And it's just the purity mark. There's no maker, but it's really beautiful. So it's got the that does look Zuni. Okay, it's got turquoise, some other pearl. Is that coral or spiny? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess that it's probably coral and onyx. Really nice. Do I have a cipher on this? So let's see when. It's a 7.5. All right. We're gonna do it. We're gonna sell this ring. Size 7.5. Nice grab, Lori. Of course, everybody that has it says it's native. I don't know that it is because I don't know. It looks like one of those that could be one of 3 different tribes. It could be. I just don't know. And I don't know why. It's nothing about it. It's quality. It's good. The inlay's beautiful. It's extremely well done. I don't know why. Maybe this came right from a store or something. Why I'm not feeling I don't know how to explain it, but it looks Zuni. It looks Zuni. I don't know why I feel like it's not native. Vintage sterlings. Oh, this is amazing. It's scrimshaw. Someone did this for whale, whale, fossil whalebone, whatever. And they took, and it says Alaska. I can't really see it, so who cares? And it's got, now I think that the edgings here, I didn't test. But that middle piece, that nugget, it is 14 karat. So this is scrimshaw. 14 karat. And that is the bear or whatever that is, that nugget. That is 14 karat. This, I think, is just vermeil that's around the frame. I don't know. I didn't rub it, but because you can see these tips here, seem to have lost the gold. So it's got some age. It's an interesting old tourist piece. Probably 50s. Could go to 70s though. You know, when there's a lot of influx of artists and people going there. So maybe 70s. Yeah, probably so. But you see where it's anchored here. It's an interesting, good old piece. It's small. It's a small one. This one is 1¼ inches long and an inch wide. Well, so it's an inch this way and 1½ that way. Anyway, it's just a nice little collectible, interesting scrimshaw pin. But it is scrimshaw, as they are allowed to gather these resources there, typically off the shoreline. A lot of fossils there. Charcoal, all kind of interesting stuff. I'll do $20 on it. Yeah, they find all kind of stuff when they scrounge the shores there where nobody's around. Do you guys ever watch those shows? I saw that on, I don't know if it was Life Below Zero or there was another one that was in Alaska a few years back. I say a few years back, it could have been 10. You guys realize this, right? It's weird. As I've gotten older, it's amazing to think how long ago the 90s were. It's like mind-blowing. 30 years ago. It's insane. Crazy. That's neat. That's cool. I wish I knew someone had like a connection to Alaska. That would make a really nice gift, or like a, yeah, someone that had that type of interest. It has a lot of cross references for hobbies too, though. Why am I'm not writing down? What am I doing? Scrimshaw, Alaska Gold, just Alaska in general. Fossils. I just showed this, I think. Maybe it was just a preview. I don't know. It's a vintage sterling little ship and it's labeled Madeira. So it's not one of Columbus's. So I don't know. And the pin has stuck in the bag there. This is probably another tourist piece. Not sure, but probably so. I don't know why else. This maybe they were at a museum or something, right? But it's gold over. So probably one of those like 50 tourist pieces. That's my best guess. 2 inches long. And let me get a height. Try to get a height. About 1¼ inch. It's a neat pen. You got it, Ash. Interesting, isn't it? Isn't it? Thank you, babe. It feels like a quiet night. I feel like I'm sitting like in a room and we're all in like this big room or something. It's a weird feeling. It's a good feeling. And I just realized it because I thought this feels, I don't know, it has a weird feeling, a good feeling. And I looked, and yeah, sure enough, there's only 28 people in chat. This is cute. It's an ankle bracelet. It's one of those I am. It says 9.8 inches. And it's I am. It's an ankle bracelet with 4 little, I don't know, glass, I guess. They didn't put CZ, so probably so. It says it's 9.8 inches. The centimeters is covered up. Ooh, was it $17? Ooh. $8. How about $8? Oh, it's cute. How about $5? 9.8 inches. So what is that? 0.8? Shit if I know. So 9.5. Those links don't look big enough to hook it anywhere, but I can't see if there's anything. I don't want to bust it out of here because it's sealed. Oh, wait a minute. This opens. We can see if it has like a extender type of thing. Oh, has Ollie got it? Okay. I still want to see. Oh, I won't be able to. It's all, yes, it's all still packaged. I don't see. Oh, yeah, there is. So there's about, it looks like a 1/2 inch or maybe an inch extender looking piece here with the ring. Where am I at? That's here. Okay. Makes more sense. Because most of them are 9 inches, right? Yeah. Not my sleeve. Thank you, Zoe. I might as well pop this in here. That way I can see the label. See the label. You guys don't seem to rock out with the screw backs, but I'll show them. There's a PFB. Is the signature on this Mexico and Sterling Avalon screw bags. They're old. These are very old. 40s. They could go earlier. And I'm going to say probably 40s. And really beautiful Avalon. It's just old. Very old. Beautiful. Okay, so, and they work great. I confess, I have to pull these open a little bit to get them on my ears. But because it's so curved, it's not going to snap, and it's plenty thick. So, but you can see I've pulled it out a little bit. Can set it right back. See, it's right back. Makes them easier to get on. It's so pretty. I'm not gonna keep them. I'm not gonna wear them. I've become such a hoop addict. Karen was first. I'm still on those hoops all the time. Thank you, dear, and congrats. Those are really pretty. There are another ones that are a good substantial size. You can see them. Plus, the abalone catches light. So, yeah, they're pretty. They get your eye. They do get your eye. It says not sterling. No something. Oh, there's no copper color underneath it. Holds to 10 karat, but I put not 14K. So my notes are progressing here. Okay, it's not gold. It's not sterling. But I thought they were good. I thought it doesn't matter because they're mid-century modern. They're very cool. They're just neat. I like them. I think you will too. Yeah, these hooks are, they're worn, or it's got like a, I don't know, it's got like a coppery glow. But everything starts looking yellow in this room. I think, oh, I'm yellow tablecloth and a yellow book right there. Okay. These are just cool though. They're neat. They're hammered. So probably, again, some kind of alpaca mixture. There was a few pieces that were like India, but these are hammered. And then this It's as close. It's just kind of wrapped around the front. I thought they were good, even if they're not sterling. I thought they were nice mid-century earrings. I thought I'd bring them because, yeah, there's nothing wrong with those. If non-sterling messes with your ears, I have sterling hooks. Windows update. Not now. Not now. Restart tonight. Not now, doofus. Yeah, it's not worth it. So I do have sterling backs. I mean, hooks. And it's simple. They're just on. They're just on there. It's not a big deal. You got it, Renee. You want me to send you the hooks? Or you want me to put them on? Or do you care about the hooks? I'm just writing hooks on there in case you decide you need sterling hooks. Oops, I don't think I wrote a price. I don't want the wrong price to be on there. It is. And they look like they could be like a Robert Lee Morris or something, right? That design, the style, yeah, they're kind of simple, but they just have that look, that mid-century look. There's another pair of abalone screwbacks. I've never worn these. These were in a auction. They look in really good condition. Wait, am I missing? No, it's just really got shiny for a minute. It was like light hit it and made it look empty for a second. Okay, they're the flowers. And abalone's so beautiful from back then, right? Man, this stuff is going to become more and more rare because they already have restrictions on harvesting. And sadly, like everything else, these are black. I mean, to get that off, I don't know. Obviously, signed up Mexico. I don't think these are, let me see. Before I even just speak, let me just look. AR is the center initials. Yeah, just I think in Mexico, sterling, not sterling, 925, and then AR are the initials in the center. Yeah, we'll do the same thing. I'll let these go at 15. A really nice buy for somebody. Those are really beautiful, aren't they? Oops. Oops. I had two papers in here because it already had one, and I took one from something else accidentally. These must have been a bigger bag. Why am I putting a tarnish strip in there? They're already black. What is this? Oh, this is that abalone bracelet. It's sterling. It's one of those that's very, very light because it has no backing. It's just like a sterling frame. Very extremely light. And a simple chain with your toggle and a choice. You got what? Two sizes here. But see, it's the sterling frame. There's no back. So it keeps it really, really lightweight. Super lightweight. Easy to wear. So this one's 7.5. Oops. I swear my hands are so slippery. Slippery fingers. Slippery hands. Make sure I'm not twisted here. I bring us around so I can see. It's about 6.5, a little lower. Yeah, 6.5. 25. Hey, Katie. If you want a bid, sweetie, just email me at Melly's Jewelry. That's my channel name with no spaces or pronunciation. And just send me your YouTube name, which I said Katie, and then your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email. And instructions are in the description. So if you like X out of chat, it'll take you to, you'll still be seeing the video and you'll see the title underneath. And you can click, you can scroll down and see the description. It'll have what I need and my email. But thank you so much for being here. All right, guys, 25 on this. 6.5, or what was the other one? 7.5? Shit, I forgot. I've already forgotten. I've forgotten, y'all. So 6.5, or what was the other? I see ya, Deb. Yep. That's a pretty one. Lightweight. Very, very, very pretty, though. Easy to wear. Yeah, the wrong bag. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Hen. Congrats. It's a pretty bracelet. And that one's just drop dead, isn't it? My vintage stuff is just gorgeous usually. If it's not worn. Oh, these say not sterling. I don't want to do hoops that aren't sterling. I don't rub them to death either, and we're not gonna do it right now. And honestly, for a pair of hoops, I'm not gonna go through too much work. I'm gonna put them in the ow, my foot to sleep in the costume. Someone can be happy. I hate putting stuff like that in costume though. I always label it, always put it in a bag. That way, I'm not guilty. If they pass it up to someone in sterling because it's marked that way, I've disclosed. I do. I don't like putting stuff like that in costume groups because I feel like they're gonna get out in the world. All right, these are teeny tiny. Well, they're normal post. Made in Thailand, Seattle, Washington. Those are bomas. And I just do $5. It's great. Bomas are high end. Bomas are stupid expensive. Oh, I don't see a price on. They marked it out. You got it, Karen. Were these not in the bag? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And then we've got this is the one that looks like a 69. I don't know. I'm sure it's something else. It's sterling, nickel, silver, joint and catch, and it's a tiny little lapel pin or tie pin. So you can do this. Like, oh wait a minute, is this Gemini or something? No, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just know it's cool looking. It means something. It's $6. It starts at $6. And then if you're out of the country, obviously, It depends on all that and weight. But from my Canadian buyers, I usually keep track of the weight and I'll ship to them when it gets close to a pound, unless they ask me to go ahead and ship. Could be. I mean, obviously some, Karen. That's just escaping me. I mean, I thought of Gemini maybe. It's probably, it's got to be something, right? Or maybe not. It could just be a design. The card's yellowed. Obviously, the card has some age on it. The class doesn't tell me anything really. I mean, there's a pretty spread there. Mid-century, I'll tell you that. It's mid-century. I don't know. Any other than that, I don't know. Cute on a hat, on a purse strap or somewhere, a cloth purse. $5.99. What is this? It's a moose. Anybody want a moose charm for free? Just put want in the chat. Sterling silver, sunrise silver, Fred Harvey. You got it, Lori. So yeah, Fred Harvey. Neat, huh? I'm going to get some paper. Congrats, Lori. Congrats, Karen. Cool. Funky, baby. Hey, I found a stash of paper over here. Ooh. Oh, they all have writing on them. Ooh, 14 karat topaz earrings. 29 grams, 14 karat. Oh no, those are my notes. Let me grab some paper. Oh, it feels good to get up. I grabbed bags because I'm lost in my freaking mind. Oops. That one piece and take paper just laying around here somewhere. I think I have some more cut. I cut a shit ton. Of course, I've got boxes and boxes of tagged and bagged stuff with little pieces of paper. Oh man, I'm about to go get some typing paper. I don't want to start writing on bags. I hate that, and that it gets all over me. Had it all over me. It was like night before last, whatever, when I was up at 2:30 like a maniac. It just, because of taking the marker and writing on the outside, when I was numbering the bag, so it would have been the night before the ring sale. I don't do it. Why am I going to pick that up? Isn't that kind of psycho what I just did? Say, yeah, that's very psycho. Extremely psycho. Let's do these. These are so pretty. Oh, because I have to bag them. No. I'll be back Sunday. Ooh, this is so nice. This is that textured stamped herringbone. These are expensive. This thing is beautiful. Great shape. And that laser etching is super cool. And this one, it's lobster claw. Hey, there you go. Base style. 18-inch. That's a great chain. Boom, boom, boom. What a steal. 18-inch herringbone edge. That's so cool. It's cool with that ring, doesn't it? Nice grab, Zoe. Katie, I'll have more rings. You want to do some rings? I can do some rings. Ask chat, do I have some rings? You guys think I have some rings? Just maybe, huh? I have rings out my ears. Why are you sorry? Did you register? If you ain't registered, I ain't gonna start digging out rings for you. Not to be rude, but you'll find I'm extremely straightforward. So just saying, if you're not registered, I'm not gonna go pulling out rings to show you for naught. I'm gonna just keep pulling from my bag, and we'll hit some rings. I do. This turned out to be a necklace. It's a little bead ball necklace, and the beads are like. Are these the ones that were diamond edged? I have another one of these. I must, unless some of them are and some of them aren't. Glad it's you and not me doing dishes. Yeah, so some of them are textured and some of them aren't. 16 is just lightweight, just fun. You'd have to have an enhancer, unless you. Oh, well, if you had a really big veil, sure, you can get over them balls. Them balls, y'all. I didn't clean them, the textured ones. I thought it was cooler having two different color tones. It's a spring ring. It's just a really lightweight, kick around little necklace. I like it. It's just simple. It's cool. It's neat. It's so groovy. Get groovy for $10. Katie, I'm celebrating. Okay. It's customer appreciation. I am really low. My prices are extremely good. I mean, I will blow my own horn. It is absolutely true that I phenomenal prices, but I'm not usually this low on some stuff. Just so you don't think, oh, she's not being consistent. Oh, I'm consistent. But I went over 800 subs, which to some people might not be a big deal, but to me, it's a very big deal. Congrats, Karen. Oh, Zoe, who was first? Renee. Congrats, Renee. Thank you, girls. I'm sorry. I have a lot left in my box. No worries. Okay. Earrings. These are for me. And little opals. They are hoops. I don't think I looked for a maker. I'll show them first. And I will test them because this is very pretty. So they could be diamond. I'll take a look. These look nice. I've had a lot of earrings like these in the day with different gemstones. They're vermeil, and there are stones in those like marquee shaped settings, little round stones in there. Those might be diamonds. I'll check the markings on this, see if that's gold or if it's just vermeil. It's likely vermeil. Is it like a Ross Simons or something like that? Let me check what these say. Yeah, they're Ross Simon. Ross Simon vermeil. I don't even want to try to test that little stone. I'm not going to price it like it matters anyway. These look like 3/4 inch because they are. All right. There you go. So Ross Simon. These work good. Am I in the camera? Yeah. They work great. Ross Simon. Okay. Boom. Boom. Shaka. These are really nice hoops. Ash, you got it. Congrats, son. And thank you guys again for being here, and thank you for always purchasing and just everything and being my friend. I think I've corresponded with just about all of you at some point about all kind of things. And y'all put up with me forgetting and just being my goofy self, so I appreciate it. It means a lot to be able to be myself and not, feel awkward or be judged or I don't know. It's like I said earlier, I had this really good feeling. Like I felt a sense of like intimacy, and I'm like, this is a different feeling. So I look up, instead of there being like 50 people, there were 28, and now 29 because Katie's here. Awesome. So, yeah, these are still a tiny bit wonky. I got them though. These look cool on. I don't want to move the damn camera. Where's my girl? Where's my girl? Here we gonna have a crash in. Watch out! I'm going in. It is such a mess over here, but it looks worse than it is. A while back, I forgot. Oh, when the water thing was going on, I hadn't been able to do dishes. I was in the kitchen, and looking around. Of course, dishes are piled up and stuff, because I had no water. I had water, but we kept it turned off because it was literally like flowing $40 a minute or some crazy shit's what the water guy said. I told Mike, oh, it looks worse than it is. And then when I started cleaning it, I'm like, honey, he's like, well, I'm like, it's exactly as bad as it looks. It was terrible. Don't ask me what that's got to do with Jack. Oh, I don't know. These won't go in her ear. Damn it. Get in there. Hey, I did it, but it's crazy. It won't. Her ears, the holes are strange. Okay, it's barely balanced. Oh, shoot. You can't see it. Anyway. Okay, so it comes out. So the earring's here, then this second curve, it comes out. It's dimensional. You were no help. They're interesting. They are solid. Put the back on there. So it's still a little wonky, but I got it really close. It's one of Mike's, those like those door saws, those round things that go on the drill. It's a smaller one. I need something round to put it on, kind of like a mandrel, but bigger. I'm sure they make them. I don't want to spend the money on a bracelet mandrel to just mess with a bracelet once or twice a year. I think they're cool. They're huge and they're heavy. So for $10, shit, she can scrap them. Actually, they're not that big. They're not that big. They're like 1 3/8. I mean, 2 inches. 2 3/8 inches. So I was like, sure, I'll try the crazy earrings. They're neat, though, the way they come out. They're dimensional. Now, if you got long hair, it's going to get in your hair. Because they come out from your ear. They come out this way, and there's a spiral. They're really cool. They're groovy, baby. Oops. Groovy, baby. Cool, baby. Strange but not a stranger. I'm an ordinary guy. Burning down the house. You might get what you're after. Cool, baby. Oh, this is so cool. I was really tempted with this one, but I'm like, you sore off cups. I'm like, yeah, but those are rounded. And Zoe, yes, I rubbed this. We're going to rub it again because I'm like, did I rub both parts? I don't remember. Nothing up my sleeve. Meaning there's no copper showing through my vicious rub. But I get it. I'm like, I'll test this on screen. We're blue, baby. We're blue. So, yeah, I think there were 3 or 4 pieces. One, sadly, I sold before I didn't discover what's so sterling, but the other ones, like I discovered, But yeah, it happens. It happens in groups, luckily, because at least now that's why I've been so sus about things. Anything really super shiny. This is so cool because this, moves around. You kind of have it closed. And yes, I did have it on playing with it. It's really cool. It's lightweight. Reminds me of like Atomic. I don't know. I just think it's super cool. It's small. Yeah. It goes on so easy. What am I wearing? Oh, I forgot about that. It goes on super easy. I'm under a 6. I think you shouldn't be more than 6.5. No, you need to be under a 6 or 6.25. This is small. This is meant for. This is small. This is so nice. It just, whoop, it goes on so smooth and so easy. Really nice. It's a great price. Woo! Super nice. That just looks great. Thanks, Zoe. Congrats. This is really cool cuff. That's a really neat looking piece. Super neat looking piece. That was like half open. Nobody bought it. I was like falling in love with it all over again. I'm like, you don't need it. Stop. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I had this at what? I had this at 45. I think I did it really well. We're celebrating. So yes, I think I had this at 45. This one, but this is not topaz. That's glass, but it is sterling. Rosa, you want this one? The Avalon? Because Captiva asked, and then I'm like, okay. Rosa, sweetheart, Captiva asked for it, honey. Captiva asked for it. As I had it on my arm. I think she's just lagging a little bit, darling, to be fair. All right, Deb, you got it, sweetie. I'm sure Rosa's a sweetheart. She gets it. She knows. I'm fire. Why did I get this dinky bag? What is wrong with my brain? What's the problem in my brain? I cleaned this too, Deb. I mean, I sat down and cleaned that thing. I really cleaned it well. It turned out really nice, especially that Avalon. I did clean it. Beautiful. It turned out really pretty. This is vintage. I don't know age. I really don't. This could. I think it's real vintage. No. But I don't really know. But it's beautiful. Beautiful repose. Just pretty. All that texture, like pebbled. Lovely florals. And this one is 2.5, 2 3/8 across. Yeah, you can. This is malleable, and right now it's like 1.25 inch opening here. Super nice. Super duper nice. I got some. I won an auction at 6 bracelets. It was supposed to be here today, but it didn't come. 46.65 grams. And I'll do this now. I'll do this by now. 60. It's a great price. It should be double that. So Leslie, I'm happy you're getting some fantastic deals because you've been with me a long time. I appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. Zoe, I'm glad you're getting some deals. It's right up your alley, all this big silver. Make it really big and sterling. I miss wearing my big jewelry, like the necklaces. Even like the rings have been bothering me. This one so far so good. I have to be careful though not to let it myself swell and have a bitch getting it off. But yeah, a lot of times my fingers will ache, especially my index finger when I wear a ring. Strange. I mean, I used to wear a ring on every finger almost every day. Almost every day. And now my fingers can start aching and I get like tingly in the ends of my fingers. Big heavy bracelets, yeah. Yeah. You did. Yeah. Oh, why not? You know, if we can't blow our own horn, baby, and live loud and live large, then, you know, go big or go home, right, babe? Yep. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. These are awesome. These are 2.5 inches JCM Vermeil hoop earrings. Now, the thing is, they're barely more than a wire. They are JCM, though, but if you want a super lightweight, but yet big, because they're flat, so because they're going to be this way, they have good presence, but where am I at? You know, they're little more than a wire, extremely flexible. That's going to be handy because it's going to be, there's one of these that goes through your ear, like, and you have to hook it on this thing. So the flexibility is almost necessary in that regard. You can't see what I'm doing. Anyway, 2.5 inches. I'm gonna do 8. Just really big vermeil. JCM, 2.5 inches. Rosa, you love your hoops, mama. Oh, size hoop. You must have other friends or family that like hoops too, because you love your hoops. All sizes, all metals. Let me get the anti-vermeil in there because those are really pretty. You do. It's like Lori, she likes a little bit of everything. She loves vintage, but Lori, you like the deco stuff. Alright, guys, I have to offer this. It weighs 100 grams, over 100 grams. This is the Lois Hill. Lois Hill. Big. Now, this, it's not very big. I think this is probably going to be 6 3/4 because it's not hanging on me. And because of the weight, it's like my Yerman's big, but when you've got weight there, it kind of stays. It kind of hangs on to you. It's like rings do. They kind of cling. And bracelets, to me, they do the same thing. Yeah, it's like 6 1/4 is what it's looking like on there. I'll show you. Easy to wear. Oh, where am I at? It's easy to, son of a sailor. Anyway, really easy to wear because of that weight. It stays down so you can easily get your toggle in. Oh, you couldn't see a thing. Well, I'm under a 6. I'm trying to get an angle. There is not much room. Yeah, you need to be a 6. I mean, I'd say 6 1/4 at the most, because that's the space that's left. Not much. 100 grams. I know that it's appreciated. I can't do the absolutely nut. I mean, it's nutty compared to other people's prices, but Can't go completely nutty. And because there might be more than one person interested, like me, I'm like, oh my God, I'm in love with this thing. I gotta do 200. I don't have a choice. And that's low. This is, I mean, it's 100 grams. It's low as hill. It's over 100 grams. It's, yeah. Her stuff is great. Too fast? It is gorgeous. Nice. Heavy. I thought my earman was heavy. This thing's heavy. This thing's really heavy. It's small. But because it's a toggle, it's extremely easy to add more hoops. I would just get them soldered. I wouldn't just push them together and do it yourself. And it's up to you. But I certainly, if I was going to extend it, I'd have it soldered on there. All right. Zoe, I did a starting bid. So Zoe's at 200. So Deb, we're going to have 210 or better, babe. It is fantastic. I'll try to do it. You can actually, no, my hand gets in the way. Oh, I'll put it on this arm. Duh. Extremely easy to wear. Where am I at? Because of the weight, it sits there. All right, Zoe, it's yours, honey. Captiva said congrats, so I'm assuming she doesn't want to bid. That's a great purchase. Let me tell you what. I love this stuff. Yeah. You see where my earman's at, right? The kitchen drawer. You just said that about big and heavy. I'm like, okay. Big and heavy. Here we go. And designer. And gorgeous. Oops, that's right. I dropped that box. I kicked it. I dropped it and then I kicked it. Oh, quick, buddy. Stop moving. Here. Oh, poo. Oof. Oof. My back is kicking my butt. My back is, that sounds funny, right? Ooh. Totally enjoy that. This is you're gonna get, that's, you're gonna be saying, yeah, this is gonna be saying, it's just, yeah, this thing's eye catcher for sure. That was extremely tempting. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up because it's 3.5 hours and my back is telling me, look, don't push it. I have plenty for Sunday and I have a ton. I do want to do this because some people might be here for this piece. Aren't you guys having doing these? Well, I'm having this appreciation sale, having these big pieces. This is a Ben Ami. And for you that don't know, it's Ben, B, and then Ami, A-M-I. This is phenomenal. Phenomenal. This is fantastic. It's not that big. I mean, it measures 2.5 across, and it is rectangular, so it's a little bit different. It's a 2.25 by 2.5. And it really, though, it doesn't sit big, even on my dinky wrist, but it does have, but it is obviously going to fit a 7.5. Ben Ami. This is a wonderful piece. This is a wonderful piece. Absolutely fantastic. All right, guys. I'm going to start at 75, which is crazy. Crazy low. Ben Ami. Signed. Electroform. Beautiful. And yes, it's signed. Let me find it. It's signed here, Ben Ami. Extremely good piece. It's very nice. 7.5 inches on the size. Rosa, that's a great pickup for a Ben Ami piece. His costume goes for more than $75, right? It does. Yeah, I wanted to get that in tonight because I thought, you know what, some people might be here for that bracelet. It's that special, and I thought, because I did show it in the preview. So this is giant, but it's here, and my bag hurts. I don't want to go searching. I had it in a bag. Here it is. But we're gonna still do a giveaway before I go. I'm not gonna go. I definitely need a carbon tab. Those Linda's tell me carbon. I'm like, what? So that's easier than saying anti-tarnish tab. Carbon tab. Okay, I'm gonna pick a prize. I need to pick a number first. Would be helpful, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm out of shot over here. So doing a number between 1 and 24, and I got it. I got my number. So pick a number between 1 and 24, and then I will have a prize. And poor Anita, I forgot to send hers in her package. I figure everything happens for a reason. There's going to be something in this lot that I'm like, oh my God, she's going to love this. I do try to personalize your free prizes. I'm so surprised no one has it yet. That's unusual. You guys usually nail it pretty quickly. But not this time. Wow, this is so interesting. I told you the energy was different tonight. Hey, Zelly, you got it, baby. 16. Yay. Awesome. Okay, Zelly. Alrighty. You're going to be interesting to do a prize for. I put a $sign there instead of a number sign. Prize. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. All right, so I'll be back Sunday at 2, and I'm continuing customer appreciation. It's the weekend, so I'm going to continue with the extra low prices. So hope you can make it. I don't think I'm going to do any costume. I could bring a little bit and just see how you guys like any of it. But then again, I have so much sterling. I might just stick with that. And that's really what you guys like. And it's customer appreciation, so I'll stick with what you like. I'll do sterling. And while you're here, obviously, if you want vintage, all you got to do is say vintage. You can even be specific. Vintage earrings, bracelets, necklace. I got it all. Brooches. I've got some. Guys, I have an amazing brooch collection. My brooches are to die for. I got some really good brooches. I'm giving away brooches nicer than what you commonly see out there. I'm going to go Sunday, 2 p.m. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I'm glad you're able to get some bargains. I'm glad everyone purchased and got these deals. There's more to come. So, when I have good fortune, I do pass that along. Like when I have a really good month, I really try to just do the lowest prices that I can possibly do. I'm not looking to gouge or make a killing on anybody. So I appreciate you guys so much for hanging with me. And most all of you have been here for quite some time. And all my new people, you've been fantastic too. Just cool. It's like we must attract the right people, because as far as I'm concerned, everybody here is really super chill, really super sweet and funny and loving. So thank you for being all those things and being my friend. Night. Love you guys. See you Sunday at 2. Good night. I'm going to have my ice cream. Bye.